Uh,
Yay, we're live.
hey everybody.
We got we got our friend Jerry. He's over there. He's over there. Oh, wait, over there. Then there's Mark, and there's Mrs. Manland. Just in case I was wondering.
Yeah, we are a fan, Jerry. Over there.
Oh crap! Here we go with this stupid stuff again. You have everything muted, and when you go live, it automatically unmutes you for some reason.
Yeah, well, I wasn't on yet, but I'm fixing to open it up, so it might hear it again or something because of the lag.
It's all good. I know Peachy said she would be here in a few minutes, but in girl time, that could be an hour or 10.
Well, speaking of the nights you go get free candy, Tommy, how you doing on that goal we got set?
I am losing weight. I don't know how much, but I can tell it because my breathing's starting to get better. And, I'm out moving a lot more now. So, I know I'm losing weight. I'm just not sure how much.
Yeah, well, about 3 weeks ago, I was at the lowest I had been at 227, so that's exactly 60 pounds that I'd lost. But in the last 2 or 3 weeks, I thought it was Halloween every night, I guess, because I've been buying candy on the way to work and everything.
Uh-oh. So, what are you down to? I mean, how far are you away from?
I don't know. I don't know. That's the last time I weighed. I need to get back on it. And I mean, that Ben only had 27 more pounds. I'm probably up to about 240 where I feel. But I ain't weighed. I don't know.
Oh, so you're shooting for under 200.
Yeah, that was my goal, under 200.
That's not a bad goal. I gotta go get.
No,
Holy crap! We got four. Well, nope, we're down to 4 viewers. We had 5 there for a minute. Oh, there's 5. And I bet it's us that are the 5.
there's 4 of us, and Mal says she would drop it out, so she's still out there.
It's kind of went, I don't know. I was out for a few weeks and had some things going on. So it's kind of went down the past few weeks.
Jalen wants to know you, I guess, told him you was going to be in a ballerina outfit.
Galen, I would have had it on tonight, except I couldn't find it. I make no excuses. I just could not find it. Well, shoot. Okay, Jerry, let's hear about your life. What's happening in your world?
Well, the last 2 weeks, man, I've just been working a bunch of overtime. I actually hired my nephew's wife to come help clean some of this pigsty up I call a house. Uh, yeah, trying to get everything straightened back up, get out of this hole I've been putting myself in for the last 2 months.
Just in case I was wondering. Yeah, we are a fan, Jerry. Over there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Mark's got the side chat open.
Everything muted, and when you go live, it automatically unmutes you for some reason.
Yeah, well, I wasn't on yet, but I'm fixing to open it up, so it might do it again.
Mark, mute the outside.
Hey, Mark.
Yo.
You got another? You got 2 pages open.
What it was is I hit, instead of hitting mute on the YouTube version, I hit pause. I unpaused it because I couldn't figure out why the screen wasn't moving. And then it went right back to voice activation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I got it muted now. Yeah.
I think them assholes done it just to make it seem like we were all amateurs.
I am an amateur.
Yeah, you're an amateur artist, Mark D.
Yeah, everybody always says they want, they're an expert. That's a has-been drip under pressure. Why do you want to do that?
Yep, that's what it is. I guarantee you. Yep. Mm-hmm.
How's everybody else's weather? I guess we're starting to get into colder temperatures here anyway. I'm pretty far south. Not as bad as Peachy, boy. They got some rain yesterday.
I heard about that. Supposedly she had some bad storms or something come through.
Yeah, normally what she gets, I get too, but I guess it's moving more east, west to east. Ain't as much northerly travel.
Well, they say this year we're supposed to have a better than average year.
For what?
For cold weather and everything. It's supposed to be warmer this year than it has been the past 3 or 4 years.
Well, that's kind of scary because last year everybody said it was going to be worse than the year before, and it was kind of mild. Now they're saying mild. Better go and buy a couple extra blankets.
We got us a tornado warning here. Oh, about 3-4 hours ago, something like that.
Where are you at?
Mississippi.
I'm in Oklahoma, so we've just been getting some pretty cool nights, man. It's supposed to be down like mid 40s the rest of the week.
Yeah, that's about what it is in, I think, Dakota there or something. North Dakota? Yeah. She got a friend just moved to North Dakota. She's a southern girl, moved up north, and she says it's mighty damn cold up here. It's 40 degrees.
Well, it's been cold here the past few days, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, but it's just the end of October.
Galen said it snowed here Wednesday.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I seen a Facebook posting he said it was snowing.
Hmm. Let me refresh this.
Jerry, do you know how to send out links?
Yeah, I can send them out. I guess. I mean, I know I'll have to go find the external again and copy it and get all that good stuff.
Because for some reason it will not let me send them to Mom's, and I had to send the friends, the family thing. So I'm not sure if Mom's and Mr. Tolley got theirs.
Well, I noticed when you sent me my link, it says when I got to the actual Google Hangout where I'm fixing to join, Tommy, and it says that I am not in your circles, or either you are not in mine. And I went directly to Google, and there you are. You're in my circle. So.
Well, see, that's what I don't get. I can't get.
Are you friended to him in Facebook too? I don't know which one you would look through.
That's how I got the link, was through Facebook.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. When it said you wasn't connected and you was trying through Facebook, it may not be in both pages. I don't know. We need Flynn here. I don't know all the answers.
Yeah, I've got to where I send a bunch of them out through Facebook, but Mr. Tolley doesn't have Facebook.
Yeah, I think you would need to copy it and email it to him.
Let's see if I can get it to pull him up. See, that's my main problem is I can't get it to pull him up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to find a link that you do have of his and send it that way. And you should have his email on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, I found him on YouTube. So, did anybody else catch Mouse on Jen's chat last night?
No, I was too stinking busy at work. Or not at work. I was out last night.
That was just funny. Mouse kept talking about popping caps in people. So, Jen, I think, finally had to put out a disclaimer. She's not responsible for the people that Mouse is about to cap.
I tell you what, I love Mouse, and yes, she's funny, but I would not want to get her upset and riled up at me.
Hell no. You know, she got pitchforks and guns and knives and
she can drive.
I was figuring to say, she can go in some places in kayaks that might be hard to find.
yeah. You be laying there dead and Mouse is up in the damn bayou somewhere fishing for alligator and sitting there going, yep, them cops ain't never going to catch me. Who's next?
No, I'm thinking that's where she's going to hide the body. It ain't never going to be found.
Oh,
She ain't going to be hiding.
look, I finally found some. Oh, crap, where's the camera? Wasabi.
Wasabi. Yeah, that's the imitation, man.
Yeah.
It's still good, though. It's still good. I mean, some people's going to bash me for just saying that, but I'm saying it's good if you like hot stuff because it's got a bite to it.
I know it's the imitation, but, you know, where I live at, I'm lucky I found that. So
Right.
now I can stop using that. I've got a real bad habit of throwing, like red pepper and stuff like that and everything that I eat.
Yeah.
Now I can stop.
But that's not a bad habit, unless you got company coming to you.
Well, I do it even then. I don't care.
Yeah.
I cook for my taste.
Peachy here, she'll do us all the health food stuff because, like I said, pepper's good for you.
Oh yeah. And my taste is a little hot. Hey, Peachy.
Where's Miss Manlin? Before I turn on my camera, where's she at?
She over there on the end. Well, on the end of mine.
Since they're in the same house, Peachy, since they're in the same house, we got her muted so it quits echoing.
Oh, okie dokie.
But that's right there.
Just for the record, she owes me.
Peachy, just for the record, most of us owe you.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my airdrop. Hey, it's pretty Peachy.
Do you know what it takes to get in this thing?
A lot more work than I'm willing to put in.
Yeah, pretty much an act of God.
Peachy,
That sounded wrong.
I know me and Tommy's a couple of old single guys. We ain't worried about how much it takes to get in it. We're worried about how much out of it.
Hell yeah.
Heck, man, I'm an old man guy, and I'm looking mighty hard.
Pair of scissors would work nice. It's just you lay stuff back.
Okay, let me ask y'all. Have y'all ever tried to time lapse anything with your cameras?
No.
No.
I'm trying to get this figured out because when me and Magnus and Logan goes on our trip cross country and everything, we're trying to figure out the time lapse thing because, you know, I think it'd make the road trips kind of fun. So I can't figure out. I can do the still part of it, you know, like looking at the sky and stuff. It turns out pretty decent. But for the life of me, if I do one that's got the vehicle in it, it makes you sick when you watch it.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I really don't know. I use it still.
Okay, I gotta do it. Hello, Peachy.
There we go. Hello.
You just wait for it, wouldn't you?
Mhm.
Dang it.
Hey, Peachy.
Let me do it this way.
See, I did it. I did too. Yeah, but you're not in any severe pain right now. You owe me, girl.
Jerry, did you dress up?
No, and that's why I got my camera turned off. I've been working around here all day. I didn't even bother getting cleaned up. Y'all ain't seen me.
Oh no, you
I got the fence put up outside. The dogs are now outside.
you dressed up as one of the rarest things in America. A working American.
That damn truck job, though, Jerry.
Hun, I didn't even make it over there. But we got some in Fort Smith that's open tomorrow. I'll do that in the morning. Well, I say in the morning. About 11 o'clock when I get out of the woods, probably.
So, Peachy, when does Steph go back, or has she already went back?
She leaves the 10th.
Oh, okay.
What the heck is pestering me on this damn thing? I can't see. I can't see.
It might be a kookaburra.
Oh my God.
You know, they just don't make Halloween costumes comfortable. It's like they don't want you to wear them all year round.
Right? And this sure as hell ain't.
I mean, what the heck?
Man, I should have shared that one earlier that I seen the costumes. It was a kid sitting on his knees in long hair, and what I didn't like was him flipping off, but you'll understand. The other one was a kid standing next to him, ball cap, flannel shirt.
It was Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dan. But it,
You
I
ain't
mean,
got
that
Lieutenant
two
Dan?
kids, Forrest Gump and Lieutenant Dan.
I thought that
I
was
like
the
some of the
cutest
ones that the kids are in wheelchairs. They've had some good ones.
Lieutenant Dan.
They had one I seen the other day of kids in wheelchairs. It's some group that goes around doing them now.
All the ones I seen that was really good, it was dads that did it for their kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One dad, his youngin is in a wheelchair, and he put together a whole group of people, and they actually go around in their city, and any kid that's that's like that, you know, in a wheelchair, they'll fix them a costume to fit around their wheelchair.
Yeah,
That's very cool.
Some of them was really good, man.
Oh yeah. I just wish I was that good so I could do something like that. But the extent of my costumes is I made a slasher film the other day and tried to make a zombie film.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, the part of my zombie thing is the dude was walking around with whitish green paint on and fake blood. That's how he was a zombie, which was kind of
You
weird.
could have walked around with an Obama shirt on, been the same thing.
Could have walked around with a big shirt that said "I eat bath salts."
Oh, I don't know how she's standing this mask thing she's got going on. That's a trip. Let me look. Yeah, lift it up so you can see.
Now that you said that, she decided it's time for me to get out this. Yeah.
Because the little eye peepholes are made for children here. And it's catching on my eyebrow ring, which is not feeling real comfortable.
I was kind of hoping Matt would do the redneck thing and get him the straw mounted on that one. Poke him a hole in it. I know he's got a pocket knife.
Wouldn't mind seeing him do the redneck thing. That'd be kind of cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why you said you was dressed as a redneck. I was like, that's the redneck thing, ain't it? Every Friday night is, but I guess this special is Halloween. It ain't that special to me. I mean, I don't really celebrate Halloween.
That's what I was telling Kathy.
For me, I just love watching the kids. They have so much fun doing it.
Oh yeah, I used to, do the big yard thing in the previous marriage, and we'd set up like how they do the seance type deals. The wife would be the witch and the crystal ball and stuff, and she'd start saying, "Meet my friends," and we'd have not mannequins, but stuffed up clothes, making it look like whatever, and that'd be Frankenstein and the mummy and just different stuff. Well, one of them halfway through there was me. She was always saying, "Meet this and meet this," and when they got to me, I'd say, whatever. To the older people, not the kids, but teenagers and stuff, man, I've had them fall down running backwards.
Hey, maybe. Trying to get the external up so I can see what's going on.
It's a bunch of folks out there talking.
I see that.
What do we got? Like 8 people? 9?
Well,
We're up to 10.
Well, Tommy, I'm not very good at multitasking. I'm just now getting to these other channels you told me to send to. And when you get 2 or 3 pages open, your computer starts running really slow.
I've got 3 pages open. 4 if you count the 2 for the chat. And then I've got 2 running trying to download videos.
Oh, good Lord.
PJ, you should be getting one in your inbox. It's probably in spam.
PJ.
That's usually where it goes to.
Did I miss PJ somewhere?
You told me to send her one while ago. when we first come on. I'm just doing what you told me, buddy. I'm
I thought
just sore.
Hey.
What?
King Corn said hey to you.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
let's see. We got off-grid 40 in the house. BC truck, rebuild, repair, and repurpose.
Brad's out there. We got
Yep.
some royalty almost.
We're not worthy.
Well, we got a King, and then we got Brad. He's a cool channel. I love English channel.
We still got Galen.
Yep, Galen's out there.
I mean,
Be lucky.
and we got Peachy, we got Jerry, we got Mark, and we got Mrs. Mark. So, you know, it's like we've got our own.
We got our own zoo.
I wasn't going to say our own zoo, but.
Well, we're rednecks. It's just the backyard.
All we need now is a Budweiser and Miller Lite.
Hey, I got a
Natty Light work.
Miller.
Peachy, by the way, my wife says we got to send you your stuff.
Cool.
I will get it sent.
Talk loud, they can hear you.
I will get it sent.
Let me get the camera over there toward you.
After I gotten this dress for you, you better or I'll kill you. I will hunt you down.
Lucky I'm not at your house.
Hey, I'm glad y'all were friends, or else I think you was about ready to kill each other.
She told me she'd shoot me if I dressed like I was dressed.
Yeah, Peachy said she'd shoot Mrs. Manland if she'd showed up there in that costume she had on when she sent her that picture there on Facebook or whatever it was. I wasn't paying attention. I was standing next to the maters as usual.
I told her it's right here. You don't come to my front door looking like that.
Oh, what was her costume?
That mask. How was it like? Because I leave my screen door open and I prop the wood door open. And if you walk up onto my porch, I'm gonna be able to see through the screen door, and I'm gonna shoot your ass.
Just rub it in, Peachy. Rub it in. It's middle of October and you got your screen door open.
Oh, I lost my crown, damn it.
She got decrowned.
I didn't lose my crown.
Oh,
I drunk it all.
I think next year I'm going to dress up as a toilet bowl and everybody's going to call me John.
Uh-huh.
I do like the hat. I'll trade you.
Which hat?
You can wear the one on your head.
Well, that's my mask.
Oh, still cool little thing. I'll still trade you the princess crown.
Oh, that would be cute on me, I tell you. Oh, he'd love that. Oh, my goodness. You go, girl.
You'd be so pretty. You'd be so pretty.
Somebody talking.
I'm trying to multitask.
Mm.
I am
I'm
no
listening and looking on the outside stuff.
Well, is apparently
Off grid, I wouldn't suggest.
Now I can wear this thing as a neck brace now. Goodness gracious. Ugh.
yeah, off grid is apparently looking for snake boots.
I wouldn't suggest them.
My thought is he looking for snake bite boots or is he looking for snake hide boots?
Oh, okay. He's looking for non-bite ones, I'm guessing.
Oh hell!
Sportsman's Guide has some.
I never use them. Oh.
Ah, that ain't gonna let me put it in. I was gonna say the smut potatoes. I typed it out. I didn't say anything.
Do what?
I typed it out. Sportsman smut.
Schmut.
Sportsmanswarehouse.com.
It's Sportsman Guide.
Oh,
I'd rather go to
They've
Schmut.
I don't know. I've never wore snake boots. I've never wanted to.
I'll tell you
Well,
what,
I've
I
had
hadn't either, but I did go rattlesnake hunting one time with an old Indian guy here in Muldrow. He shimmied up that bluff, said all I had to do was sit down there and hit him with a burlap sack. I'm thinking one, maybe two. In about 6 or 7 minutes, I had 6 of them rattling all over around me. You talk about a hair-raising experience. Believe it or not, I've only been once. I ain't going back doing that crap no more.
Now, see, I would love to go to like Texas or Arizona or wherever it's legal at and do the snake hunts, but I don't want to kill
Big
them.
one right here in Oklahoma every year. Texas.
I don't want to kill them though because I actually like snakes, so I don't want to kill snakes.
Yeah, well, with the spider deal, me, you, and Mouse, I'm gonna quit killing a bunch of stuff. Quit using poisons, and like if it's a spider, I'm gonna catch it and turn it loose outside.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't get. Everybody wants to kill spiders, but they're one of the best mosquito repellents in the world.
See,
Absolutely.
that's it. I I actually thought of it the other day when I posted that white and black line sitting together, Peachy, that you said you wanted a tattoo of. It's kind of like a yin yang symbol. Yeah, I was like,
Mm,
if you don't want to deal with the spider, deal with the mosquitoes, ticks, fleas.
Flies.
fly.
Yeah, I mean, we need a balance. We need to quit killing everything. I don't know, get back to nature a little bit.
That's my philosophy.
I haven't seen a lot of here lately, and it's been several years, is ladybugs.
Oh my God,
Right?
we've got millions of them up here.
Yeah,
have
they
not had many.
migrate and try to hibernate in our house and eaves down here. They'll be 6 inches thick in a corner eave or something.
The only thing I could think of is a few years ago they did the boll weevil program, spraying for boll weevils, and I'm wondering if it affected the ladybugs in this area.
Well, up here they're so bad that they have released stink bugs. So now we have a stink bug problem.
Ooh.
Oh.
Most, yeah, there's some of your vine borers, your stink bugs. Yeah, them some nasty critters, man. A lot of people's having trouble with them. If you price pumpkins this year, they was quite a bit higher. A bunch of them died off.
Yeah, I don't kill spiders. I don't really let people kill spiders in my house because I'd rather have the spiders than the skeeters. So,
A
Well,
big,
I say
not
I
big.
don't.
so what, Jerry?
I ain't keeping poisonous animals at all on my property. Snakes, spiders, whatever. If it's poisonous, I'm gonna get rid of it.
Well, you know where to send it to.
I know it, brother, and I kind of feel bad because I should have seen a dozen tarantulas by now, and I ain't seen none except for that one the wasp was carrying off.
That's crazy.
I like tarantulas.
It's kind of a weird year, man.
Ain't it?
Yeah.
I didn't
There
think
was
Peachy,
one
I'm
that
glad I
dropped
ain't got none of that rain yet.
It's the government, man. It's the government.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking all our spiders.
those bastards.
They've convinced the public to kill it.
What you saying, Peachy?
Oh, I was just, Steph and I were sitting here in my room the other day, and a little bitty baby tarantula dropped down right in between us. I screamed, and it sounded like somebody was trying to kill me. And they turned the damn thing loose outside.
What? You didn't send it to me?
It wasn't very big. It was like, half dollar size. I was like, ew!
Oh, that's the perfect size.
You would think no more.
Because they still got several
Oh.
years to grow until they hit maturity that way.
Yeah, somebody
Mm.
sent me one when they're that size too. I used to have one myself. I love them tarantulas.
I had the
I'll fry the little bastard.
I mean, them things are expensive when you buy them at a pet shop for some reason. I don't get that.
oh god, yeah.
We're talking about spiders, right?
Yeah, tarantula. Yeah.
Now the problem I had was I had a couple from West Africa, East Africa, places like that. Those things
Yeah,
are ridiculous.
that's usually what you're getting at the pet stores, is exotics. It's not these ones crawling across the road down here in Oklahoma.
No, most of the
Right.
ones you get are the red hairs, which are real docile and everything. But for some reason, our pet shops around here are idiots. So they get a lot of the stuff they shouldn't be getting because they don't know what they're ordering. And you get a hold of stuff like the starburst baboons and stuff like that, which are really, really aggressive. So most people will go down to try to grab them to hold them, and they'll get bit.
Hmm.
Well, you can pick up like a rose hair tarantula, and you can let it walk on you. It doesn't bother them. They're real docile, but you get a hold of one of them from West Africa. Jesus Christ, these things are mean.
Tommy, what's them ones we got here called?
I might do it, too.
I'm not sure. I'd have to see them to tell you.
Yeah, I'd have to go in there and get my book. That's why I figured you just knew it. Yeah, they're docile, man. That first spider video I did, that unwanted house guest that I did for Superfly,
Yeah.
back a long time ago, I let it get on my hand. I walked outside and put it on the porch.
Gross mutts.
Peachy, Mrs. Manland just stripped off her stuff. If you want to strip yours off.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. It took a whole new turn. Peachy is stripping. It took a whole new turn there.
Wow, we just jumped 150 views.
Here we
I'm not
are,
even
talking
sure
about
the
spiders
way
and-
this thing is placed up, I could get out of it. I may have to have scissors to get out.
Well, when you do, let us know, Tommy. You find that good stripping music now. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
What, you didn't think the stuff that I put on my cooking videos wasn't good stripping music?
Oh, we went from spiders to strippers. How did we do that?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. How the heck did we do that one?
The
Oh, wait,
spider
Tim-
went up the pants leg.
There you go.
Oh, no shit, right? I've got the skirt up out of the floor so I don't get the bottom of it messed up. I can't afford dry cleaners these days.
Oh, shoot, I couldn't afford dry cleaners even when I knew what I was doing.
Ooh. Holy cuss. Oh. This
Peachy,
dress
you
is
got
not
your
made for
garden
drinking.
spot ready for winter?
Actually, Jerry, I just threw out some things. So I don't know what a winter garden is. We put some, I did some of those sweet pie pumpkins, and I saved the seeds and Steph threw them out in one of the beds. And then I had had Jared throw out all the other crap out in the front yard that's all tilled up and cleaned up. And I just had him go out there and freehand scatter stuff. So if it comes up, it does. If it don't, it don't.
This is your side chat over here for the intern.
Somebody's got another chat open.
I think Mark was whispering to Mrs. Manland.
Hey, is yours? No?
No?
Let's see
It ain't
here.
supposed to.
No, she's
I
still
guess
muted.
he's just talking to her and I can hear him.
I may have been. Yeah, she was asking me what all the junk was on the left-hand side of her Google screen there, and I was commentating.
Oh, okay. Cool boy.
Oh, crap.
One day I'm gonna be able to afford one of those microphones you hang around your head, and I'm trying to figure out why Peachy's video, when it pops up here on YouTube, is real clear, but when mine does, it's all blurry and fuzzy. And I'm not talking about the fuzz right here.
Mm-hmm.
Mine does that when it first comes up, but give it just a second for the lag to get pulled out of it, and it clears up.
And mine showing, of course, I'm using probably a 10-year-old webcam here.
Oh well,
Mine's
built into the laptop, but
I got me one of them little C70 Logitechs. Those suckers are nice.
You got a C70?
A C170.
C170.
Yeah, they ain't like $17 or something like that.
Yeah, I've got the old one. I'm gonna try to switch to my built-in one to see if there's a difference here.
So
I think that's what's
when we lose Manland, everyone understands he was tinkering.
well, they got 2 computers up and running, so maybe we won't lose both of them.
Oh, the Toshiba.
Oh.
Let's see now. Lean this right here back a little bit. Yeah, the built-in webcam here on the laptop, you have to adjust the screen to be able to see yourself.
Yeah, that's the reason I don't like them laptop cameras.
Wow, that's even worse.
Yeah, it is. It's a blur.
I mean, you know, when you're talking to a girl on the chat, it's kind of hard to see her naked when you're trying to show her your junk naked.
Well, in my case, I have to close the laptop and get a close-up.
Tommy,
What?
Jackie said, "Tell you hello."
Hi, Jackie.
Something here in the settings.
I got way too many programs running.
Let's see. Where's this control room?
Man, y'all, I got to start studying up on how to get rid of some of these cows around here. Y'all, I wish I was outside right now. I bet there's 4 or 5 packs around here singing.
What?
Yeah, it sounds like 30 cows outside right now.
30 cows?
Coyotes.
Oh.
Perfect for Halloween night.
Wait, don't y'all have open season on them?
Do what?
Don't y'all have like open season on the coyotes out there?
Pretty much. I can hunt them. I got a decoy and an electronic collar, but my working schedule and stuff, it just don't coincide real good.
Ah.
Galen's asking if I'm doing any trapping. I'm gonna try, and I had several of them get in traps last year. I'm doing something wrong. I could not hold one of them in it. I had 4 or 5 of them pull out. And then my
Oh,
dad passed away and stuff, and I pulled all my traps. I only trapped a week.
Hmm. I don't know. Around here, we just wait them out and shoot them. That's the only thing I know.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
like I
sounds.
said, I could do that too, but it ain't quite as much fun doing it by yourself.
Well, you wait until July. I'll be out there.
Alright.
Wait. What's your laws? What's the state gun laws on black powder?
I'm not sure. I got 15 acres. We worried about anything, it'd be on my property. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Galen, in Oklahoma, we can't use conibear traps or snares.
Okay, since I don't know what trapping is, what's a 330 columbine?
It's okay. You know what a regular steel leg trap is that you see in the old mountain man movies and stuff? A conibear is like a beaver trap. If you've seen any of those videos, it's 2 squares,
Oh yeah.
crisscross, spring loaded, and when you put it like in a slide, a beaver slide,
Yeah.
and when it goes in the water and goes through that trap, it usually hits it in the neck, on the back side, and on the front side where he went in, probably right in front of the legs, and it suffocates them underneath the water and drowns them. I mean, it's over in seconds.
Ah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a kill trap. I mean, but you know, I don't know if anybody's got any experience with beavers. Guaranteed the strongest animal pound for pound out there. Yeah, wrong kind of beaver. Get your mind out of the gutter. Talking outdoor stuff.
We'll teach you that tonight.
Hmm.
Oh no. Now I honestly had never seen a beaver until last year, and I always thought they were little old bitty critters. You know,
They're not. No.
you see them on TV, and you're sitting there thinking, "Oh, it's just a little bitty thing. It's like the size of a possum." Oh
No.
hell, them damn things are
Yeah.
huge.
More like the size of a cocker spaniel.
Yeah. Huge.
Yeah, I was sitting there looking at it, I was like, "Holy shit, that's not right."
I've seen them a little over 60 pounds. I mean, they get huge. I hung one in a trap a couple years ago where they was cutting down a tree, you know, because that's what they do. But that's how us trappers get permission, because they start damaging people's trees. There's no way I could have moved that tree. I couldn't reach around it. That beaver drug that trap to the water and got off.
Damn.
I mean, it still just bumfuzzles me, because I just can't see even that size animal doing it. But it's just crazy what he done.
I want to go up north somewhere and shoot me a wolverine, just so I can mount him and put him in my house.
You know, if you're gonna go up north hunting one, I'd like to have a lynx.
I had a friend of mine. It was actually my ex-brother-in-law. He had a bobcat that he shot.
Yeah, I've had a couple of them.
Every three. Now he had the whole thing mounted. I mean, it was really nice mount. But
I agree, and some of them are gorgeous, but I refuse to waste the money they want to mount animals. I'll
oh yeah,
do a skull mount or whatever, redneck style, but I guess I'm a cheapskate. I ain't spending that kind of money. Not on that.
well the thing I couldn't get figure out with him was he spent all this money to have the whole thing mounted. Which around here, back when he had first had it mounted, it was probably $400 or $500 to have it mounted. But every 3 or 4 years, his wife would tell him that they didn't have room for it. So for him to keep it, he would saw off part of it. He'd take it to another taxidermist and have it, cut off or something. So after 3 or 4 years, he only had like half of it. The next 3 or 4 years, he only had like the front legs. And then at the very end of it, right before they got rid of it, the only thing he had was the head. I'm sitting there going, you spent all that money just to get rid of it and to do it in pieces. It made no sense.
Yeah, to me that don't make no sense either.
I mean, how the heck you gonna spend all that money and then just basically just throw it away?
Pretty much. Cut it up and destroy it.
I couldn't do it. There's just no way I could do it.
Man, some of those exotic mounts that they do, like we're used to like a deer shoulder mount, but these things are like a half a body and they're on a little plexiglass stand where it looks like they're, floating or whatever. They
Yeah.
got all kinds of wildlife designs now.
Oh, they do.
Deer used to run you anywhere from 250 to 400, depending on what you wanted done. Some of them are up to like $10,000 now.
I still can't find anybody that can do a decent snake mount. You find dead snakes around here all the time where somebody's, like hit it with a car or something.
Yeah.
You cannot find anybody that can do a decent snake mount.
Well, I tell you what, I'll get a hold of, believe it or not, there's a pawn shop. They used to have the sign saying, you know, beware our garden snakes will be out at night. And they did. They had a big footlocker looking thing, had 3 big old rattlesnakes. Now, they really didn't turn them loose, but they had the live snakes in the sign, so you kind of made you believe it.
Oh, heck yeah.
But every time one died, they'd have it mounted, and, it's the typical coiled up striking type deal, but they were done pretty good.
Well, most of the time, for some reason, people can't get the heads right. They always look, it's kind of like people tattooing a snake. For some reason, they don't get them right. They all look junky.
Yeah, I think what they're doing, you know how they dislocate their jaw to swallow their prey?
Yeah.
I think they're trying to exaggerate the size of the snake so they're opening their mouths wider. I've looked at them and seen them do that. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of striking normal, it's like they're striking with their mouth wide open.
Yeah. I think we bored the Chandlers and Peachy with our snake chat.
I'm sorry, I was experiencing some technical difficulties.
Well, did you get your technical difficulties under control, sir?
No, I'm trying to figure out who's playing with the special effects here on YouTube. Oh, wait, let's see. If I point to my right, it looks like it's going to the left.
Oh, Peachy went to get naked. I mean, she went to get out of her dress.
Well, she didn't have to do that on our account. Click that off. There we go. Hello out there in that.
So yeah, I think I've about got Logan convinced to go out with us when we go on our vacation.
You gonna go on? Oh, never mind. I know what you're talking about now. You said vacation. I wasn't thinking that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna look
Thought
at
you
it.
were going somewhere else.
It's gonna be our first vacation that we have ever took. So I'm gonna look at it
That'd
as
be cool.
for a month long.
I told y'all I want to go deep sea fishing, and I do want to catch a shark, but Mal said she ain't getting on that boat with us. Said she gets sick. She says she gets sick smelling diesel fumes.
Yeah, my dad.
Exhaust off of it.
That sucks.
Yeah. She said bring it back. She'd cook it up for us.
Yeah, there we go. Now, see, I can get into that.
No. Just let me have that.
I don't know. I've got this mentality. I want to eat one of every animal that can kill me. So,
That's a heck of a list because a bunch of them can kill you. Are you wanting them in little Tupperware jars like poisonous spiders and snakes or what?
Hey, that'll work for me. I don't care. I got it
We
figured
can
out.
tell how you want them. You don't care.
I'm still waiting to fry some earthworms and see how they taste.
Oh my God, you're gonna be like that dude out on what was that movie? How to Eat Fried Worms.
Sounds good to
You
me.
ever eat crawdads?
I love mud bugs now.
I've ate a
You
few.
know, you just better be familiar on how to clean your meat, I guess.
Well, the crawdaddies is just like a shrimp, Once you purge them, they're going to be okie dokie to eat. I eat them all the time.
Right. And you know that you got to clean it. But we was talking about worms. They're going to be a little different.
Oh, that's what I was wondering if you can purge them like you do a mud bug. I don't know.
I'm thinking more along the lines of casting before you stuff for sausage.
That's true.
Well, I have the problem with every time you grab a worm, it shits on you.
Right. There ain't going to be much left of him if you purge him. Biggest.
Well, I'm thinking that situation, less is better.
Man, we come up with some wild conversations.
Yeah, exactly. How did we go from peachy strip? Well, we went from spiders to peachy stripping to how to eat fried worms.
Yeah.
Man.
And cleaning them.
Yeah.
What can we say? It's a wild and crazy Halloween night here. By the way, in case y'all see that video I posted today, it's not my fault.
Oh, come on, Mark. That'd be your fault.
Actually,
Mart, I'm really glad we still have you here. 'Cause I think a lot of us thought you might have went by the way of the little black trucks.
Sometimes I wonder.
Well, that night you started threatening on live stream, we was all wondering.
I tell you what. So evidently, Secret Service ain't watching as closely as they make everybody think they are.
Yeah, or you're working for them.
That's it.
I can't reveal my true identity now. Can't do that.
Mark's working for them. Mark is the mole.
And I'm still waiting on them to pay me something.
Oh, they ain't paying you? Oh, damn.
Oh, man. If I got paid taxpayers' money, my refrigerator would be full just like the president's.
And he's working under.
That's right, and you're working under me, by the way. Remember, Vice President?
I know that.
It could be that maybe you have them working for you, where I thought that they were working for me. And if they're working for you, and I think that they're working for me, but they're actually working for you, then exactly who are they working for?
We're not sure.
I don't know.
Okay, so we're supposed to have some kind of elections here Tuesday. And I'm trying to figure out how to re-register to vote because I have decided, for president, I'm writing down Mark's name, but for everything else, I'm going to write none of the above.
Oh. He's got to move out
I'll
of.
have to go down to the DMV and re-register.
Yeah, I registered when I was 18, and after that, I never worried about it because I didn't vote that much.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. To change your registry, you probably got to go down there and tell them what you want to do.
Well, yeah, I believe I can do that. Might be able to do that Monday. Hey, there's a Stewart out there.
There's a what?
Stewart Design. Not sure who a Stewart Design is.
I ain't got a clue.
Maybe Mark knows Stewart.
I don't know him personally, but I have seen that before.
We start talking
There's
about.
an RV Lucky out there, Tommy.
We could give him a link. Let's see if I can get it. Well, I think I've sent him one or two.
Facebook, man, Facebook. That bell from Google don't ding-a-ling no more.
I don't know his
RV. Go to your YouTube channel.
Okay.
Go to your communities and messengers, and then go to your
Get out of the outfit.
junk mail, your spam account thing. It'll probably be there. But you'll have to go to your channel and go to your messenger.
And I see
Mom Slayer.
Yeah,
Mom Slayer, you've done got at least one sent to your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's still doing it. What the hell?
What the hell's it doing?
Jerry, how'd you change your voice like that?
What are you talking about?
There you go again. You sound like Peachy. Oh, she's back. I'm sorry, I was looking at the YouTube delay.
Bye, Galen.
Later, Galen.
Night, Galen.
Oh, Jesus Christ, they got the Lost Boys on TV, y'all.
What are the Lost Boys?
A vampire movie.
Oh, man, yeah, that used to be the good old-fashioned horror movies. Now they got zombies.
Hey. I like zombies.
I do, too, but this dadgum idea of the real zombie apocalypse is getting just a little bit ridiculous now.
Well, whoa, wait a minute now. As far as the flesh-eating type like you're talking about, I agree, yes.
Yeah, and that's what they're trying.
But these deadheads that we got, I don't know who's got the number. We got that going on right now.
You're up here.
It's the government, man. They're all full of zombies.
I ain't talking about the government. I'm talking about the ones that broke those people in.
Oh, I thought Jerry was talking about the Democrats.
No, man, I actually think somebody asking them if they thought
They're not going to be in
Hillary's
mine.
idea of changing the Bill of Rights was good. They were agreeing with it.
Oh, I've seen those where they'll ask them like some dumb question, like, do you think Obama should really get rid of the Bill of Rights? And everybody's like, yeah, they should, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen those.
Who's saying that?
Idiot Americans.
The
that don't know.
public, Mark. The public, they're out on the street asking people, and they're agreeing with it.
No, they're doing it because they're slipping them a 20 just to say it.
No.
I'm
Common core.
not going to get into politics because I know what happened last time. I almost got abducted.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This right here. Now, since they took God out of schools a long time ago, and the school system is actually trying to erase history and rewrite it, they're trying to reprogram our children. There's been several colleges out there that have refused, the students going to college refuse to support the colleges anymore because they're actually teaching false history.
Mm-hmm.
It's these people that's out there in the streets now that, yeah, they'll agree to anything because they don't know what the truth is anymore. So we got to, I don't know how it is we're going to be able to control that. I don't think we can. And everybody wants to point the finger at us because we're the ones that voted them people in the first place. Well, no, we didn't. Your vote don't count, my vote don't count, nobody's vote counts anymore. It's whoever's in control of the money.
Yeah.
If everybody did not vote in the next presidential election, and I'm talking about not a single person voted anywhere, there will be a president, and it will be, just like I said, somebody's going to appoint him like they always have.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a book you'd like. Oh. I don't know if I can get up there and get it or not.
If it's got
Let me see.
Hello?
Hello?
But getting back to the zombie apocalypse, you know, I've always heard them say, well, if you can survive the zombie apocalypse, you can survive anything. I said, no. Zombies don't carry guns and shoot back at you.
Shit.
Well, that's true. But they do try to eat you.
Yeah, but that's different. I mean, that's science fiction, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably coming through your speaker too, but you're muted still, ain't you? Should be. I'm gonna change the subject just for a little bit. I know not everybody out there is into bushcrafting and that type of thing. I'm a camper, point blank. I like bushcraft. I like camping, survival, hiking, you know, urban survival, stuff like that. Everything pertains to everything we do. When it comes to cannery, cooking in the kitchen, you know, making some good cornbread, stuff like that, I love. But Lee Ralph was sitting there making a video about the fire road. Y'all seen this yet? Where you take a cotton ball, a little bit of ash, you know, and you roll it between two boards, and you get an ember, and you can blow that thing into a flame. When this thing first popped up, it was Boggy Creek Beast where I saw it at. And I did my video take on it, and then a few other people did. And there's still people out there, what they want to call trolls, that just do not believe this thing will work. And we keep telling them it does indeed work, and it works very, very well. Then they want to know, how does this apply to bushcrafting? Well, it doesn't matter. If you're out in the woods and you got a cotton ball, a little bit of ash, whether you're in the woods or you're here at the house, and your lights go out for a week, what does it matter? It's the fact that you know how to make a fire if you need to.
Oh, yeah.
These people are not thinking clearly at all. One person's survival, when you watch, what was it, Dual Survival, and they're trying to get from point A all the way back to safety, you learned a little bit about survival by watching that show, but they never really went into detail to show you how to do it. And me watching a lot of these YouTube videos on it, I've got the knowledge of how they do it, but to actually do it myself is a whole different ballgame. Point is when it comes to survival, any little tidbit of information out there that can help you in the long run is a good thing. But they make it seem like it's real personal if it does not attach itself to their particular genre, or, as I say, genre. And I don't understand what the lack of diversity is there. Y'all see where I'm going?
Well, Mark, I almost broke my neck trying to get your book down.
Ah, okay. Hold it there for a second. Oh yeah, the Build-A-Bird. Who's the author of that?
David Estelon.
Yeah.
Daniel. My bad, not David. Daniel Estelon.
I remember Estelon.
Yeah, it's really good.
We have
It
not.
was way up there.
It must have been in the ceiling in the attic.
Yeah.
But we, as technologically advanced as we are now, we're still just as stupid as the cavemen were. I mean, people
Yeah,
can.
we're
Yeah.
taking steps back on some things.
Well, we've lost how to do things on our own. That's one thing for sure. But you remember back in
Retention.
the cowboy days when you seen the wagon and the guy was selling the snake oil and says, you know, if you'll buy my product, says not only will you live an extra 100 years, it'll put hair on your head, and it claims it does all these miracle things. And people back then were stupid enough to buy it, and all it was alcohol, or whatever the case may be.
And now most of the channels on TV are the same oil salesman.
Well,
As seen on TV.
it's all the snake oil group, but we believe anything that's shown to us on TV. Now, me, when I was a kid, you know, what I saw on TV to me was reality. When I saw a dinosaur on TV, I thought it was real.
Right?
And I believe adults think the same thing when they watch the news.
Mm-hmm.
But how many times has the government lied to you and you found out that it was a lie? So tomorrow they try to tell the truth, we're not going to believe them.
Did you watch the debate the other night? I thought that was the best damn thing I have seen on TV in forever.
I got to look it up. I didn't get a chance to see it. Sure did.
Oh my God! They crucified the moderators.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they crucified them because they kept asking them stupid shit about fantasy football and are you what bad evil superhero are you? Just stupid shit. And they finally called him on it, and the crowd's going crazy, and it was awesome. The lamestream media got called on their bullshit, and it was great.
I don't know. I tell you what, they've got to get down to some serious business. From what I see, the government is other people, by the people, for the people. It's our money they're wasting. It's our money that they cannot account for. I think it's time. I want my money back. I want
No
my.
shit.
But then
Right?
again, you know, the Indians here, they want their land back too, but they ain't getting it. So I guess we're not getting our money.
Yeah, probably not.
I'd love to say I could go off grid and just get my life back, but I'm gonna try to get it as close to self-sustaining as I can here.
There's Mom.
Hi, guys.
Hi, moms.
Hi,
There you
You
are.
guys to finish your conversation.
Which one? We've had about 50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the stripping and
Bugs and
Oh, and I missed it.
what did y'all finally do with that wood y'all found out there?
I got talked into making Christmas projects with it,
Oh, okay.
but I'm going back up to get a truckload, so I'll figure out what to do with it then. I'm thinking about putting shelves up.
That'd be pretty. Some of the
Or
best
like pretty wood.
You know, some of that old wood that you find, man.
Yeah.
Man, my nephew started I'm gonna say handyman, but for a fairly large contract company. All them guys been doing it so long, I guess their yards are full. My nephew started bringing stuff home. First thing he got was 20-foot, 1x6 tongue and groove.
Wow.
20
Oh,
foot
shit.
long. He's still bringing it home in bags of insulation. It was an insurance payoff or a burnout, or I guess a fire. Man, you can't even hardly smell smoke on this stuff.
Huh.
If he wants to distress it, tell him to cover it with some baking soda and water and leave it sitting, and it'll fix all the smell to it and the
That's
color.
what I'm
And
saying. There really ain't no smell, but they're claiming it and they're paying it off. I guess so. They're ripping it out, and he's taking it home.
I've
But
got a stack out in the front yard.
There's a restaurant up near our camp that took the bleachers out of the school whenever they were remodeling the school and did flooring with them. Absolutely beautiful wood.
talking about working in school, did y'all see that one that is talking about when they ripped the new chalkboards off? The original ones was there and still had a bunch of writing and stuff on them, paintings, and even a mathematical solution type deal that hadn't been seen since like back 1850 and stuff.
Oh, damn.
Cool.
Yeah, and several rooms of it. It wasn't just like one room, like 3 or 4 different rooms. They found the old original chalkboard.
Well, since you mentioned schools, I've heard 2 different sides of the story about this viral video going around about that young girl that was tossed around by the police there in the classroom. Y'all been keeping up with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like everything else, brother. It's got two sides.
Yeah, I've always
She
been.
refused for almost an hour before that incident happened. They give her every chance in the world,
Was she?
but
What was she doing with the cell
yes,
phone?
that's a full-grown man. Do
Yeah,
what?
what was she doing with the cell phone? What I'm trying to figure out, was it ringing? She was talking to somebody, texting, or whatever the
Oh,
case
I
may be.
guarantee it. When do you see them kids not being using it? That's why she was
Right.
refusing to put it up. The teacher told her for like 30 minutes. He went and got the security officer. He come in there and started telling her, and then when you see the video that most people see, he walks over and shuts it, and it escalates extremely fast, real fast. Everybody sees it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a 2-hour ordeal.
Wow.
If Mama or Grandmama had beat some ass when she was little, she wouldn't pull that shit.
I was going to say
Right.
that's what I've been seeing. People saying, that kid should have just learned the manners and obeyed authority to start with. Man, when I was in school, if I got in trouble at school, which back then it was corporal punishment, you got your butt beat.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Got home.
Back then, the teacher would
And then I got it when I got home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The principal got you. The superintendent would get you if he needed to, and then your parents got a hold of you. And
Yep.
you sat there and said, hold on, let me call my parents first, and you're sitting there crying. The parents going to say, put me on the phone with the teacher. Says, I told you, I signed that piece of paper that says to whoop his ass, whoop his ass.
Well, back when I guess depending on where you lived, this was the advancement of all that. Back when I was in grade school and stuff around here, that you didn't even sign a paper. It was just like The school's right.
Yeah, that was like,
They was gonna
Yeah.
keep you under control.
that was common
Period.
law.
Yeah, I got the choice of calling my mother or daddy or getting 3 licks. I took the 3 licks. Don't you dare call my daddy.
Amen.
Please, God,
Lucky,
don't call
lucky,
that man, because I'm going to get it worse. Sorry,
hey, Lucky,
PJ.
there's 2 videos. It's okay. There's 2 videos out there. One is a girl that wouldn't put her phone away, and the security guard got him, or her. And then there's another one of a big black boy throwing the substitute teacher on, like a 65-year-old substitute teacher on the floor.
Right.
And I think that was
Right.
over the
I've seen both of
phone
them.
too. So there's 2 videos out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what, if I
Yeah.
did that when I was in school, I would have got beat. I
My daddy
wouldn't even
would
have
have
thought
whooped
about
my
doing something like
ass.
that.
I'm still a firm believer that there's nothing wrong with that. And not only is there nothing wrong with it, if you ain't got your bluff in on them by the time they about 6 years old, you done lost the battle, really, because they're going to end up like them that you're talking about,
Yep.
Absolutely.
thinking
My daughter's got one.
they can get away with it. Mom and dad will say, I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Jerry, my 4-year-old little grandson drew his fist back at me when I told him he couldn't go outside. And I'm like, I will whoop your ass, you draw back on me again. I don't care, I'm going outside. I snapped.
Peachy, when we was a kid, our parent wouldn't have said, I'm going to whoop you. You'd have been doing an Indian little rope dance around their feet because they had one arm beating your tail with a belt. They
I
wouldn't
did.
have been threatening you.
I know that
snatched
dance.
him up by one arm. I
Oh, yeah.
picked him up, and I'm like, do you want me to make it hurt, you little turd?
But that's all
Oh,
I
I was
see
about
kids
ready.
getting done anymore. And by the time they're 6 years old, they know it's only threats. Nothing's going to happen.
Oh, shit. Mine wasn't a threat. I tore his little hiney up.
I know, but I mean, that's what I'm seeing in society as a majority type deal. You know, most of them's doing it.
Yeah, and my daughter comes across, he's just being a little boy. And I'm like, bullshit. Not
They
in my
want to
house,
sit
he
down
ain't.
and talk to them and get their opinion on why they done it and stuff. We didn't
Yeah.
have an opinion when I was a kid. You
Well,
were a child.
it's mighty, mighty sad that old school work and today's new school does not. And they're not intelligent enough to realize, well, where did we go wrong?
When the
Right? I
parents got
told
out of
Jesse,
school.
right?
Believe it or not, guys, it's our generation that did it. And it's because we were taught to be ready for life. We wanted to get our kids better off, so we didn't have our kids ready for life.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Well, mine have always worked hard, Jerry. They didn't have a choice.
Peachy, I didn't say it was every one of us did it. That's one of my pet peeves. Kind of like that shirt. It's not one size fits all. It's one size fits most. Because there's always going to be a few here and there. Just like the end times, you know, there's going to be the elect. Everybody else is going to follow the world.
Yep. But when my girl tries to tell me that they're just being kids, I'm like, Jesse, you weren't raised that way.
Just being kids is outside making a mud pie or something. Not
Right, and
setting,
having a
not sitting there getting in trouble by the school guard for disobeying and playing with your cell phone.
That's like why
Yeah.
they used to go out there and get in trouble. They'd sneak off across the street and smoke them cigarettes and go in them convenience stores and drink beer. Now, who was that?
Heck, brother, when I was in school, they actually had smoking areas. The kids were
Yes,
allowed
they
if the
did.
parents signed a paper.
Mine was the bathroom.
Just like this gun stuff, you can't even wear a shirt that has a picture of a gun.
Dude,
We
man.
had them in our back windows of our trucks and gun racks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right, we did.
In my day, that's what I was going to say. In high school, we had our vehicles on school property with gun racks and shotguns in them.
And didn't have to lock
Absolutely.
them. And didn't have to lock them.
Right.
Yeah.
What's wrong with shirts like this?
Good.
They didn't
That
want
was like Tristan, my grandson Tristan was like 6 or 7, and Jesse sent me Halloween pictures, and he's sitting there holding his little airsoft gun, and he's holding it like this, and I'm like, whoop his ass for grandma, he ain't no gangsta shit. I'm like, he's holding his gun like this in the Halloween picture, and I'm like, whoop his ass.
And make him quit watching TV.
Oh, just a freaking Halloween, you know, he was holding it all punk ass, and I'm like, what is that? Fix it. I jumped Jesse, I'm like, fix that crap.
But that's what I'm saying. He learned that from watching all that junk that's on TV.
And he's only like 6 or so, 6 or 7. And like you were saying, at 6 or 7, if you ain't got it, they're done. They're gone.
Yeah, you done lost the battle. That kid thinks he's got his own opinion and everything else.
I'll give him his opinion upside his damn head.
Like I said, if you wait until then, he'll be the one trying to divorce you in court. You know, it gets plumb stupid on some of this stuff, man.
It does, and I'm dealing with it. You know that.
Absolutely.
Oh.
I dealt with it 20 years ago. And several of us has. I know Tommy has. And
Mom's sitting there going, oh my God.
She's like, what
No,
the hell have I
I'm
got
talking
myself
to
into
Bob.
tonight?
well,
I don't know. I believe what you guys are saying. I'm in the external talking to Fuzz.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can't see the
I always
external, so
forget
tell
to do it
everyone,
'cause
hey.
I start running my mouth.
Jerry, that's how we wind up still talking at 5 or 6 in the morning.
Well, that's usually because I had Wi-Fi at work. I ain't been doing that mostly.
I know, and I'm bored as hell. What the hell? I'm
Y'all
sitting
missed a
here
very
like,
exciting bushcraft rendezvous we had there. That was awesome.
oh,
Man,
I
I know.
know,
I
it looked
seen
like
it
so much.
after it was over with. Wasn't that in Missouri?
No, that was here in
Mm-mm.
Morton, Mississippi.
Well, that's just about as far.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have
Yeah,
known about it.
boys up north were
Well, it wouldn't have mattered. I already used all my vacation this year.
I've
My
got
bad.
2 vacation days left, and the boss lady told me said I had to use them up real quick.
Well, I usually use mine for hunting season and stuff, but I ain't got none this hunting season. My life got turned upside down in the last 11 months.
Try 2 weeks.
No, Peachy, yours been going on longer than that. That's just this incident.
It just hit bottom in the last 2 weeks.
But it's supposed to pick back up, according to the good man.
Yeah, him and I have been having lots of talks. I kind of like this mask. I think I'll keep it. I can hide.
You got
You
trick or
don't have to
treating tonight, Pete.
see all the.
Harvey says now we need to get the school teacher a gun. Like that substitute that got knocked down, I believe she might have needed one. You'd have seen how hard she got knocked down. That was
Hey, 3
very
times.
aggressive.
Okay.
She got
I'd have got
pushed
up and
3
started looking.
times, but yeah, she got shoved plumb crazy the last time.
That's a pirate.
Jason McDaniels, hello.
Hail pirate.
And that's it. I don't know. If I was in that classroom and saw that happen, I think I'd get up out of my seat and do something about it. You know, I might get my butt whooped, but you don't push around a
Yes,
60-year-old woman.
I would have whooped some ass. I might have got mine handed to me, but I'd have
We
left a
would have,
mark. They'd have known I was there.
y'all, we don't know. I mean, nothing like that happened back when we was younger. We had, I don't know, morals? I mean, is that the word to use?
I remember Miss Waters, my
Respect,
chemistry teacher.
because
You know what it is, Jerry? We didn't have that entitlement. You know, we we had that. I'm going to work for what I get. I'm not going to take it from somebody else, and I'm going to respect people. We're going to meet on
Right?
the same level.
Yes.
It's all about entitlement today. It really is.
well,
Miss Waters would
yeah,
have
but
kicked some
I actually
ass.
believe we had an entitlement back then too. You can be anything you want to be. You just had to work your ass off for it.
Yeah, but now it's I'm going to take it from you. I deserve this. I'm not going to work for it, but you're going to give it to me. And if you don't give
The
it to me,
hell
I'm
I
going to take it from you.
You can try.
That's the attitude today I'm seeing. And I live in the ghetto.
I am so glad I'm out in the woods.
Well, actually, I was just fixing to say though, we all live in the